Oh, it did it? I didn't even see it do a countdown. Hey, everybody. Ugh. How is everybody this evening? Let me see who's in here already. Hello, Pooh Bear. How are you, sweet baby?
Hello,
Um,
Pooh Bear.
oh,
How
Lord.
are you, sweet
I got
baby?
laptops on in here echoing. As you come in, double tap yes, ma'am, please, and thank you. Y'all hit the like button as you come in. Hey, Lisa Bell. How are you, beautiful? Hey, Benita Bumpers, welcome in, sweetheart. Benita says, hey, Pooh and Lisa. Pooh says, hey, Benita. Benita, thank you for the hearts, baby doll. Hey, KOK, welcome in, sweetheart. Pooh says, hey, mommy. She's talking to KOK. I'm learning that now, mommy and mama. Benita Bumper says, hello, KOK. Maria says, hey, everyone. Hello, Maria. How are you, sweetheart? KOK says, hey, Pooh and Benita. Hey, Sedona, how are you, sweetheart? Pooh Bear, leave Sedona alone in here tonight now. You got her on KOK's live. You got to leave Sedona alone now. Let me see. Lauren says, hey, classy in chat. Hey, Lauren, how are you, sweetheart? There's Carol Hewitt. How are you, sweetie? Are you feeling okay, Carol? I know the other day you were saying you were at the doctor's office. I hope it was routine and you're doing fine. Hey, Terry, welcome in, sweetheart. Pooh said, I feel better. I'm in the air about to braid this head of mine. Oh my God, girl. Pooh, I got to sit down and take Amari's braids out of her hair. I am not looking forward to that. Danielle's got to help me. Her braids have to come out. I can't stand taking braids out. Oh, let me see. Beatrice, hello. How are you, baby? Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Said, yes, Gerald is back. He is back. Y'all asked for him, you got him. Let me see. Brenda says, good evening, still classy and everyone. Good evening. Pooh said, now, mama, no, Sedana's off limits today. You got to give her a break. Give her a break in here tonight. Hey, Kimberly, how are you, sweetie? Maria, hi, classy. I'm doing well. Good. I'm so glad. Lisa is saying, hey, Vanita. Alicia said, good evening, everyone. Hey, Gerald. Yep. Gerald and friends. I have his friends down here too for eventually bringing them back out. Can't have y'all laughing at but one at a time. Let me see. Hey, Mama Showers. How are you, sweetie? Welcome in. Let me see here. Brenda. Hey, Brenda Huckleby. Welcome, sweetheart. Did I say hey to you already? I don't remember that. Already, I'm already forgetting. Pooh said, hey, Gerald. Lisa's looking at Gerald. Pooh says, she better leave me alone, mama. She ain't gonna mess with you in here. She's not, Sedona, don't you mess with Pooh, because I've already told her not to mess with you. Hey, never in a million. How are you, sweetie? Hey, everyone, just made it back in. I know, I saw your thing on the Dove soap. I'm resisting, y'all. I'm doing that resist. Uh, I'm not on no shopping challenge, but I am definitely backing off until I get some of this PopShelf stuff and all out of here. I know it's hard to pass up glitches because we don't know when the next one's going to come along, but I got to get some of this inventory out. So I'm doing good. Let me see, Christina. Hey, baby, welcome in. Hey, Miss B Baskets, how are you, sweetie? Sharika, hey, baby, welcome in. Brenda says, hey, Kimberly and Mom. Alicia said, yay, Gerald's crew is in the house. Yep, every one of the Misfit toys, they're here. Hey, Sedona, Alicia, KOK, and Brenda, Lisa said. Yes, that's fine, Brenda said. Okay. Sedona said, Pooh, yes, y'all are gonna be good tonight. You're gonna get along. Bless you, Mama. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Um, hey, Patrice, welcome in, baby. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Thank you for the hearts, both of y'all. Everybody is speaking. Let me see. Hey, Marie, how are you? Brenda says, hey, Alicia. Pooh said, I'm trying. Good. You can do it. I know, see, we've been bragging on you, Pooh, on how far you've come. So let's show that you can do it tonight. Only positive things toward Sedona tonight. Kimberly said, hey, Lisa. Alicia said, hey, Brenda. Let me see. Auntie's Gibson Moore. Hey, welcome in. Lisa Bell says, hey, aunties. Let me see. Aldi's, hey, hey, hey. Brenda Huckabee said, hey, Gerald, what's up? Yep, Gerald's back. He looks like he's aged a little over the last year. But he was in air conditioning and heat the whole time. I kept him acclimated within the house, so he should be good. Let me see. Lisa says, pray church, Pooh. Mama, why use that against me? Because we're showing your strength tonight. You have to show examples of your strength, and tonight's a good way of doing it. Alicia said, as you enter the live, please give the live a thumbs up. Yes, y'all please give the live a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Carol, reminding for the thumbs up. Okay, said Donna, you still at work? Pooh said, okay, I got to be good. Yep, you do, and I appreciate it. Y'all, I did good this time. I haven't did much shopping or anything like that. I did do some, oh God, here we go. My one store that went 75% off, they don't have hardly nothing left, but I did manage to get a whole bunch of, loofahs for 75% off. So I was happy about that. Let me bring y'all down some. Gerald's just going to have to be out the way. That's Gerald's babies, remember? Orange sent me his offspring, and I kept his offspring with him. But I did manage to get a whole bunch of bags. These are just the different colors of all the different loofahs. The dollar ones were 25 cents, and why am I tilted, y'all? Let me try to figure out how to do this a little. Shape it down. Did that go down some? The 25 cent one, I mean the dollar ones were 25 cents, and the $2 ones were 50 cents, and they're the big ones. So I grabbed them. I was happy to get them, and I got a bunch in all the different colors. I needed more pink, and they only had, I don't know how many, maybe 6 pinks. And I got several more of the hot pinks, but I don't use hot pinks a lot. I use the light pinks a lot. But I did need those. Let me see. Thanks, Mama Kay. I'm still at work, Sedona said. What have I missed? I was wondering who Gerald was. Oh yeah, Maria. I have Gerald. They always pick at Gerald on his strange appearance. And I didn't realize his friends were misfits until they started bringing all that to my attention in my lives. They were actually going to go in baskets, and after they laughed at all of my other plushies and stuff, I don't put them in baskets now. I just keep them here with me in the land of misfit toys. So they stopped them from getting another home by making fun of them. Well, there went my board, which it doesn't matter because I'm about to show you all that stuff anyway. But let me see here. I'm doing up some Christmas themed items, and I'm using very, very, very much PopShelf stuff in almost all of my stuff. Y'all are going to get tired of seeing my PopShelf items because that's what's going in them. Gerald looks dehydrated. Gerald always looks dehydrated, y'all. He's skinny. Y'all remember his legs. He's pretty pitiful. He didn't manage to gain any weight. But let me see. Beautiful mama. Oh, thank you, baby doll. Bonnie says, Spencer, it's up. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Christmas theme. I'm not doing red and black is her colors, child. Yeah. Yeah. Red and black. Although I love gold and black just as much, but you know, we can't put every favorite color on here, so I went with red and black. But I am doing some Christmas themed baskets. I'm not doing a lot, but I do have you know, a lot of the Christmas theme containers and stuff. So I do want to start putting, you know, just a few things in them, but I'm not going to do a lot. I love the basket with the red, very unique. Yeah, that was one of the baskets that I had bought on the if that's the one you're talking about right there, that I had bought on, you know, from Marketplace, where I got all, I mean, where they just gave me so many of them. And on that one, I just put one of my blankets in there, and a pair of the matching gloves, the checkered buffalo plaid gloves, and one of the winter fur lotion, one of my little decor things, and one of the candles, you know. So I'm trying to use up my Christmas items in these things is what I'm trying to do. So that's why I'm putting the Christmas plushies and the Christmas blankets for sure. Trying to get rid of the blankets and stuff. But that's what I'm trying to do, but I don't want a whole lot. I'm going to be doing a lot that, like I said, can go from Valentine's Day, from Christmas to Valentine's Day. But I am going to do, you know, a handful with Christmas blankets and plushies in them. So those are the ones I'm going to get knocked out first. So I am going to still make a few more of those. Let me see. I love the little snowman. Yeah. Yeah. And I haven't even decided if I was leaving that snowman in there, but if y'all like that in there, I may. I was going to ask y'all about that because, see, I have it going down kind of like that. And I didn't know if I like that because I just stuck it in there. But I thought I might take that out and put something with more of the red to match the trim. But, you know, it really didn't matter either way. And on the one right there in the middle, I have just one of my Christmas signs. And I was using it as a backer, so I just threw one of my Christmas, you know, what are they? Kitchen towels over that, just to kind of make both sides of the basket look, you know, Christmassy. So whether you look at it from the front or the back. But okay, let me see here, y'all. Hold on. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Gerald looks dehydrated. I saw that one. Everybody's laughing. Pooh said, beautiful mama. Thank you, baby. R. Coop, thank you for the red and black hearts, baby. Vonnie said, it's up. Hey, y'all. Oh, my God, the concept's mind blown. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Pooh said, Marie is her, oh, red and black is her colors, child. Oh, Marie put purple. That's all right. People look at me and Sean is one. So she gonna put Sean's colors in here with me. That's all right. I'll take any color heart, y'all. I'll take any color heart. Long as it's a heart. Gerald is handsome, KOK said. Brenda said, hey, Vonnie. Monique said, hey, Brenda, and Auntie's Gifts and More. Alicia said, I love the basket with the red. Okay. I love the little snowman. Christmas is in the air. Good evening, still classy and beautiful. Hey, Anita, welcome in, baby doll. Bonnie said, Pooh, babe. Marie said, Pooh, I was trying to respond to Brenda saying hi. It's all right, Marie. Alicia said, hey, Monique. Lisa said, hey, Anita. Bonnie, I was forced to be good, and I'm itching. You better be good, Pooh. Rosetta said, happy Saturday, classy and everyone. Happy Saturday to you, baby, and welcome in. Okay, let me see. Let me see where I'm. Okay, I'm gonna, hey, everybody saying hey. Bonnie said, oh my God, you started the show with fire, still classy. These are super cute, baby, and super easy. All we are doing is just throwing stuff inventory that we need to get rid of. In my case, it's a lot of Christmas stuff and PopShelf. So like I said, PopShelf, all this stuff here, this is what y'all are going to be seeing. The green, the red, the creams, I have more red and cream than anything, so I'll be knocking out a lot of those. Um, I've got to get this PopShelf stuff out. So I'll be doing some of those with the Christmas theme and some that can go for either Christmas or Valentine's. Now, these, of course, I would have to open back up if they didn't sell or just keep them till next Christmas, which I don't want to do that. Not with that product. But some Margaret says, I'll catch the recap later. We're headed in to see the Jurassic World movie. And then that went away on my phone. All right, baby. Thank you for popping in and enjoy the show. Let me see. Brenda said that concept is cute. KOK said, hey, Lisa. Mom says, hey, Monique. Anita said, hey, Lisa Bell. Pooh said, you know, Mama Shant loves her snowman. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Shant loves snowman. I guess I forgot. I probably knew it and forgot it. I like him with the snowflake blanket. Yeah, I thought that those two they blended well together for sure. And I've got to get rid of the green and the orange PopShelf stuff. So I've got to put the green and the orange in something. So they got to go. So let me see. Y'all know my thing done took off, so I'm trying to go back down now. Marie said, I'm going to say hi to everyone. My keyboard acting like a tag. So Marie is saying hey to everybody in general without having to put in the name, she said. Rosetta said, hello, Brenda. Sean, there's Sean. Hey, sis. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Sean, I forgot you like snowman. Who just said you love some snowman. I hope everyone is doing well. Cheryl says, we are. Monique said, hey, Sean. Auntie's Gibson Moore said, hey, Sean. I got to really be good. Both my mamas in the building, child. That's right. You right. Sally said, hey, still classy. Hey, Sally Barlow. Welcome in, baby. Beautiful Christmas in July. Thank you, Brenda. And then I read Margaret's because it popped up on my phone over there. So I read that one a second ago. Yes, these baskets are beautiful, Marie said. Thank you, sweetheart. Happy birthday to him, Margaret. Yeah, I didn't get to finish reading the rest of it. It went away on my phone. Tomorrow is my son's birthday. He's autistic and loves dinosaurs. He'll be 30. Love y'all. Oh, I hope he enjoys it, and happy birthday early. Tell him we all said happy birthday, Margaret. Never in a million. You got me out of the house. Thanks. Sally was out on that dove. Oh, daggone it. Uh-oh. I'm messing around and touch my finger twice. I'm one up reporting somebody for nothing. Let me see. Shampoo just mentioned your name and the snowman. Baskets by Anita said. Cheryl said, no food products in Christmas baskets for me. Yeah, I don't have any in there so far, and so I sincerely doubt it. Last year, I had a bunch of stuff that carried over that had not expired, but this past Christmas, I bought no food products. Not the hot chocolate. I didn't buy any of it, which I don't mind buying the hot chocolate if the date, is far enough out. Hot chocolate, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I didn't even buy any food this last time at all. Let me see. Hey, Cheryl says, we'll use as many cello bags as possible. Carol Hewitt says, so pretty. Why does that happen? So pretty. I still can't. Why am I buffering? I'm buffering on my laptop. It could just be my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi has gone out several times at home today, y'all. So if it goes out, I'll have to come back in. And I can't see the like buttons, y'all. So as y'all come in, if y'all will please hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Y'all know I keep doing that till I get to 100. Once I get to 100, you won't hear me say anything else about it. You'll hear my mods still keep asking, but you won't hear me ask anything else after we hit 100. So if y'all can just click it as you come in, I'd really appreciate it. Let me see. I still so pretty. I still can't figure out how to put the hearts up here. I press that little smiley thing and they still not a heart there. Well, honey, Carol, you know you asking the wrong one. If I don't see it just sitting there, I wouldn't know how to find it. Um, Let me see. Alicia said, hey, Sean. Cheryl said, hi, Brenda. Hope you are well. Pooh said, I know my mamas. We'll get you, won't we, Pooh? Dazzling Events. Hey there. Welcome in. Lisa said, happy blessed birthday. Sean said, still classy, shaking my head at Pooh's Unique Creation. You know me for sure. Snowman. I'm not, Sean, like I said now, I may have known, but you know how our memory is. I have forgotten. If we don't talk about something on a regular, I'm going to forget. And a whole year ago talking about snowmen, I know y'all don't think I'm going to remember that. Not from last year. Let me see. Pooh said, yes, Mama. Brenda said, hey, Dazzling Events. Oh, crapola. Pooh said, hey, Dazzling, I appreciate you so much. Brenda says, Alicia with the purple hearts. Carol said, happy birthday to your son, Margaret. Lisa says, hey, Dazzling Events. Gift baskets by Peggy. Hey, still classy and everyone. Beautiful baskets. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate you, darling. Lisa said, hey, Miss Peggy. Monique said, hey, Peggy. Pooh said, FYI, for Christmas, y'all can buy me the Mrs. Fields chocolate chip cookies. I love them and still has the easy bake of, what? I love them and still has the easy bake oven of her in the basement. Brenda said, hey, gift baskets by Peggy. Pooh is laughing. Shant's giving the mic. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you know we'll save the singing for you, for sure. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing, baby? Where Gerald was already here. You missed him. You missed him. We had him up for a minute. There's his legs. But you missed him. Say hey to Rachel. There he is, Rachel. He says hey. Um, yeah, that was right scary looking. But anyway, we had him out at the intro. He's going to be our mascot. Let me see. Doo-doo. Baskets by Anita said, loving that basket you got from the sale. I know, right? It did turn out pretty. I like it with them with that buffalo plaid. Let me see. Everybody is saying, hey, shopping and gifting with Andrea. Hey, baby doll, welcome and thank you for the hearts. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Gift by Chosen is crying. I'm late. Hey, Auntie and my classy people. Hey, baby, you ain't missed nothing. You're looking right at the only basket set has been shown. All I did was talk about my loofahs. Oh, yeah, something else I had gotten. And y'all know I'm not a toy person, so I don't know if I'm getting a good deal or not. I'm going to have to rely on y'all. But y'all weren't there on my 75% off thing. But when I was in Dollar General getting those loofahs, Danielle spotted these and said, Nana, get these to go in your baskets. And y'all know I am, like I said, I'm not a toy person, so I don't know nothing about toys. But these had a tag, but they were written on it, y'all, for $5.30 something. So I don't know. You know how they'll jack prices up when they know that something is about to be reduced. But anyway, they ended up being like $1.28 or something like that. So I said for the same price I could get them from Dollar Tree. And like I said, I don't even know, but I grabbed those because remember I've got like 2 cases of these that let me lower y'all, that I'm trying to, I'm going to be making an LOL basket. So I figured that I could put, an LOL with that. And at least that's giving me more LOL stuff. Cause y'all know I don't have toys. So anyway, but I think that was all that they had of those was 5 or 6 of them. So a couple of them had on glasses, different kind of glasses, that one and that one. I think one of them had what is this one? That was this one. And this one had a pacifier. But I figured, you know, for $1.28, I can set them right on top of my other little LOL. So I grabbed those. Did I do okay on that? Because I'm new to toys. So let me see. Dun. Let me see. Hello, those are really nice. Busy Baskets by Z said, hello, Z. Welcome, baby. Rachel said, okay, thanks. Hey, Gerald. Monique said, hey, Chosen. Lisa said, hey, Chosen. Everybody's welcome Chosen in. How are you, my baby girl? Lisa says, hey, Z, and hey, Andrea. Rachel says, late because we took my mother-in-law out to dinner for her birthday. Aw, happy birthday to your mother-in-law. Hope she had a great dinner. I know y'all did. Sedona said, Chosen. Gerald is back. Alicia said, oh, those are cute. Good price. Good. Thank you. Still at $1.28. Okay, good. I feel better. All right, okay. Good. Jackpot. Good. Yep. So now I can pair up at least, a few more of my LOL with my other things. Shant said, look at me with the shades on, LOL. Which one is you, Shant? I guess this one, huh? Let me see. Who said, let me hide your channel? Ladybug wants them. Uh-oh, does she? Danielle sure come running with them. I said, Danielle, if I get them, they're going in my basket. She said, I know. They love LOL. Alicia said, hey, Chosen. Lady Diva Washington. Hey, Auntie and everyone. Hello, baby. How are you? Bonnie says, gone at Shop the Queen facing. S. Marie said, hey, still classy. Hey, S. Marie. I had messaged you, darling. I couldn't, after I got my live set, I couldn't go back and check my message to see if you had messaged me because I didn't want to lose. I have to do one thing at a time. Once Danielle set it to go to live, I don't touch my phone till we hit live. So, but I wanted to tell you, S. Marie, I couldn't find on the one page I did read. Y'all know, first of all, congratulate S. Marie. She hit 1,111 subscribers. 1111. So she's doing a giveaway tonight, y'all, after my live at 10 Eastern. And but back to that, S. Marie, you said that don't even though you were given info on the giveaway, you said do not put what we're wanting to get on that one to look for another the 1,111 giveaway page. I didn't see that. So you got to make sure I know where to go to get that because I want to sign in because look, you win everything, but since it's your contest, obviously somebody else is going to win tonight. So I've already told S. Marie, I'm taking her to Vegas. She's going to be my Vegas partner because that child is one. I don't want to say lucky. I don't even like to use lucky. I say blessed. That child wins everything she enters and even things she don't enter. So she's going to be my Vegas partner for sure. But anyway, make sure I know and everyone else knows where to go to register to win. I want to make sure that I do that. And I couldn't find anything except the one that you said, don't put it in this one. So I got to have time before 10 o'clock to find that and put it in. Let me see. So let me move my LOLs out the way. Oh, I did good on that. Thanks to Danielle. Let me see. I got to take some more coffee, y'all, while I try to catch back up here real quick. Okay, still at $1.28. Good deal. Okay, said Jackpot. Alicia said good price. Monique said. Rachel said no, you can't get those from Dollar Tree for that price. Those are $5. Wonderful. Well, good. I have to thank Danielle again because, like I say, they were so tiny. I'm like, these things can't be $5 because they were marked five something at Dollar General. I'm like, these little old things can't be no $5, but I did it anyway. So good. My God, those things are so tiny. It's crazy. They're $5. Let me see. Shant says, look at me with the shades. Oh, I read that one. Oh, let me change the top chat to live chat. That's why I'm missing things pop back up. Let me go back down now because I did that and it moved me. Okay. I know the cashier was breathing fire when those rung up for that price. No, my store is almost empty. They're wanting everything gone. So they want you to get everything. Alicia said, hey, Chosen. Lady Diva Washington says, hey, Auntie and everyone. Hello, baby. Bonnie says, congratulations. Did I go back too far? Where am I at now? No, I didn't, because I'm seeing some of that I didn't see. S. Marie said, hey, still classy. Okay, Essence Joy said, hey, late to the party. Well, better late than never. Welcome, sweetie. Christina says, Target is having an unadvertised toy sale, 30 to 70% off this weekend. Well, thank you for that info, baby. I'll have to check that out. Lisa Bell said, Lady Diva, hey. Brenda said, hey, Lady Diva Washington. Pooh said, yes, she took my Royal Bee out of my inventory, shaking my head, wanting to whoop her. Let me see. Lisa Bell is saying, hey. S. Marie. Let me go on. Everybody's saying congratulations again. Let me see. Hey, still classy in chat. Hey, Triple M Gifts, welcome in. I'm going to lose, Pooh says. Pooh, what did I tell you about your tongue? What did I just get through telling you about your tongue? Shant said, S. Marie, congratulations, baby. Terry said, Pooh, she couldn't help it because Royal Bee is nice. Triple M Gift says, congrats, S. Marie. More haze to everybody. S. Marie said, my apologies. You enter on the post, not the upcoming live. I've been in and out pulling items for tonight's giveaway at 10 Eastern. Okay, but you're saying on the post, but on that post you said not on this post. So how do I post on the post that you're telling me not to post on? I'm confused, S. Marie. I'm confused. Don't you make me miss out on entering. You're going to have to put me in if I can't figure it out, because on the one post I read, it says not this post, but to do it on the 1111 post. And I didn't see any other post but that post. Terry, her behind takes everything. Hey, Terry, Brenda says. Okay. Pooh said, I had plans with my Royal Bee, though. That's the thing, but I just saw the box and she's 5. She ain't no baby, but she's my baby. I heard that. Honey, look at Danielle. She ain't no baby and she wants that LOL. Rachel said she made a community post that you're supposed to put what you want under. I thought it was a community post. I went to where it said post and there was only one that I saw under that. I'll have to go back and look again, because the one post that I saw where she was explaining it under the post said not this post. So I'll go back and look again, or I'll have Danielle look. Maybe that's the better thing to do. Oh, I did have Danielle look. Danielle looked and found only that one. That's the only one she found, is the one that she said don't post in this one. Embellished Designs by Belle. Hey, baby, welcome in. How are you, Belle? More haze. Rachel said no. She said don't post on the live. Oh, no. The thing I was reading said not this post. So I thought not that post. Okay, I'll go back and read it again. Shamika said, hey, still classy in chat. In parentheses, it actually said not this one. And that was the one I was reading it in, was the post. Hey, Shamika, and thank you for the hearts, darling. Terry said, I didn't know about a community tab. I guess I will just watch. Honey, we're learning together up in here, Terry. S. Marie said, to enter the giveaway, be present and participate. And add entry. Answer, what would you win in my giveaway under the community post titled 1111 giveaway tonight, not on a video. It wasn't a video. The post that I'm not even going to talk about it no more. I'm going to go back and read it. Underneath, I went to the community post and looked, and it had the instructions, and it said under the post, and in parentheses, it said not this one. But that was the only one I saw. But we'll look again after I get off. And I'll be and when I call you, S. Marie, answer your phone. Answer your phone if I don't find it. Shamika said, "Hey Lisa, Lady Diva Washington, speak life into an existence, my beautiful hard-headed sister Pooh." Right, Lady Diva? That's exactly what I tell her. That tongue. Shamika, it said not his post. Well, I thought that meant not this post. What does not his post mean? I thought that was just a misspelling, not his post. Who is his? I'll check. Y'all got me confused up in here. I'll check. Be right back. My apologies, y'all. Yeah, but when it says not his post, I would think that meant not this post, Shamika. Oh, my mama. Sorry. That's right, Pooh Bear. Speak positivity. Lisa Bell said, "Hey, Miss Jana." I didn't even see Jana come in. I skipped right over her, I guess. Hey, baby doll, welcome in. Pooh said, "Why tell everybody I'm hard-headed, Lady Diva?" Shamika said, "Hey, Jana." Oh, God. Oh, I hate how that happens. Hey, Norma Boone, how are you, baby? If I miss somebody, y'all, I'm sorry. My laptop keeps taking off. Let me see here. Dorothy Anderson. Hello, Dorothy. Welcome in, baby. Alva Barnum. Hey, Still Classy. Hey, welcome in, sweetie. Y'all hit the like button when y'all come in, please, and thank y'all. I really appreciate it. When I get to 100, somebody let me know so that I quit asking. I don't want to keep asking people until I get to 100. Kimberly said, "Yeah, I thought I read it, and it said not this post." Okay, thank you, Kimberly. You got my back. Thank you, girl. And I was waiting until she made another post, right? But I just went back. So you weren't taking no chances. You went on back. You went on back and posted anyway. What's the most she gonna do is say, "I told you not this post"? Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. Jana said, "Hey, Brenda." Nicole is in the house. Thank you for the hearts and welcome, baby. Shamika said, "I don't know, LOL." Queen of Indiana. Hey, Still Classy. Hey, baby. Welcome in. Yeah, me too, LOL. I posted anyway, though. See, I was trying to follow instructions, and I didn't. But I'll go back and post if that's where we're supposed to. Philanda said, "Hello, Still Classy." Hey, Philanda. How are you, darling? Just Gifted. Hey, Sonia. How are you, baby? Haven't talked to you in a hot minute. How are you doing? Donna Taylor. Hey. Donna said, "Hey to everybody." Let me see. Gifts by Chosen said, "Because you are Pooh Bear." Bonnie said, "Let y'all, what? Let y'all go ahead. I'll have my snacks ready while y'all figure it out. Then let me know." That's why I was determined, Bonnie. I want to be entered in everything I can be entered in. Let me see. Joy with John said, "Hey, Philanda." Rachel says she must have fixed it because it doesn't say that anymore. Okay, I'll go back and enter in that one then when I get off. Gifts by Chosen said, "I'll try to hang in there to watch the giveaway, but I got called into work in the morning, so I'll be going to bed early." Aw. I think she had also said she's going to have a way for those that can't make it to win as well, Chosen. Norma said, "Hey, Jonna." There's Nessa. How are you, baby? Welcome in. Nessa said, "Hey, Classy and everyone in the live." Love you bunches, Nessa. Glad you made it. Baskets by Anita said 182 eyeballs watching and only 61 likes. Let's get those likes up. Yes, y'all please get them likes up. Teresa said, "Hello, Still Classy and everyone." Hello, Teresa. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna keep begging y'all for them likes until I get 100. Hold on, y'all. Let me take some of my coffee and we'll move on. All righty. Y'all, there ain't nothing like coffee. I can't imagine you non-coffee drinkers. I'm telling you. Woo, Got to have my coffee. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I'm just trying to get some Christmas, easy Christmas concepts knocked out with my pop shelf stuff and some Christmas stuff. So I'm just doing a bunch of, we got these sleighs and stuff. Like this one is just super simple as well. I just put one of my little backers back here in the back, put one of my, my blankets in there, a couple of more of my pop shelf. I told y'all gonna be seeing my pop shelf. A loofah to go with the body scrub, and then just a couple of little poinsettias for embellishments. And I'm just knocking out a whole bunch of little ones like that with different color pop shelf items. I'm also going to be doing some little two-piece ones because I got plushies I need to get rid of. So you can just, y'all don't have to have a lot of items in these concepts, especially when you're trying to sell them inexpensive. You put more in it, you're going to have to charge them more. You want to sell some inexpensive gifts? That's how you do it. These were free baskets for me. The plushies were a penny. And y'all know that Ice Ruby Apple was $1.99 at Ollie's. So I got under $2 in that basket, or right at $2 in that little basket right there. So I can do, several of those. And I have a whole bunch of the little small baskets in different shapes. That was such a blessing for me running across that. So I am really glad I got that. And I wasn't for sure about doing this one. Like I said, I was going to ask y'all about it. And do y'all think I should move these around where they're not going down like that and put the big one in the middle? No, I can't because of the handle. So that's going to be what it is. But if I end up leaving it like that, of course, I'll put my filler and all in. But that was just a note. This basket is so heavy. This wire basket is very heavy. I also like doing, like I had told KOK, said she was going to get her some too because she's got a lot of the reindeer. I love doing these because these sell well for the teen gifts, where you put the little reindeer in the front and then a Santa somewhere in the back of the sleigh. I always do up several of them, and they're one of the first ones of mine to go because obviously you got a sleigh with a reindeer and a Santa in it. And on that one, I just put some little socks, a little bottle of perfume, some lotion. I stuck some little Hershey Kisses down in there, and I got one of the little smell good sachets that I've got tons of stuck back there in the back, kind of using it as a backer for the back. But I love doing those little sleighs, using up the reindeers and the Santas. So those are the kind of plushies I will keep buying because I love doing them little sleighs. They really they grab those quick for teens, y'all. If y'all can find any kind of little Santa, and you can put any kind of Santa back there in the back. Last year I even had a Santa mug, and I put the Santa mug where I've got the socks at right here, and I had the mug with some hot cocoa in it. I still had a reindeer up front, but I used the Santa mug back here to have my Santa in the back. So you can use an item, a Christmas item that has a picture of a Santa on it. Just make sure you have a Santa in the back and a reindeer in the front, no matter how you do it or do it. But the teens really like those. Let me see. Still classy. You are correct. I fixed it. The entry post now says enter here. Yay! Thank you. I try to follow instructions, S. Marie. So let me see. Give away my apologies for the confusion, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Absolutely no problem at all. It just got us talking, S. Marie. And as long as we talking about it, we going over there to check it. So no problem at all. Norma said they are adorable. Thank you, Norma. Lady Diva says, Miss Sonia, Bonnie Spencer, still classy, put candy canes on the sides of the sleigh basket. Oh yeah, for the yeah. I have seen people do that to you, but that would have to be, you don't even mean on the bottom because they can't, that weight, it can't hold the weight of that. But yeah, I have seen people use the candy cane as the sleigh portion of the thing that will set it off. You just mean just taping it down there because I can't let it hold the weight of that sleigh. They would crack for sure. Okay, said my prayer, Sonia. What did I miss? What did I miss from Sonia? Okay, let me scroll back down. I missed something, y'all. Do the challenge, Mama. I'm just playing the where you at challenge. Yeah, I know you playing. I couldn't even pronounce Margaret's words in her little comment last time. Y'all were trying to sound it out for me on a regular word I should have known. And y'all, I Googled that word and could pronounce it, and I've forgotten it already, whatever it was. And Maria, don't you go putting it back in this chat, because I know you were the one that breaking it down for me last time. I will skip right over any word like I don't even see it if I don't know it. Y'all aren't going to be making me look crazy up in here. Let me see. Mia, hello, all my beautiful basket makers and great crafters. Mia said, hey, baby. Hey, Brenda Douglas. Rachel's going to bed too. Brenda said, good night, Rachel. I'm missing all kind of comments. Bye, everyone. Husband and I about to watch a movie. Oh, gotcha. Good night, baby doll. Y'all enjoy your movie. Let me go back down. Mia, hello, all my beautiful. I read that one. Okay, said beautiful concepts. Thank you, baby. Lady Diva says too cute. Pooh said do the challenge. Oh yeah, not happening. Kiana knows I love her, but I am not doing that. Just been taking it easy. Death and family, little tough right now. Oh, Sonia, I'm so sorry, baby doll. My condolences, sweetheart. So sorry. Alicia said, excellent idea. Thank you, baby. Esmarie says, okay, I read that one. I don't know how my comments are coming all out of order. I guess because my screen keeps popping up. And I read the thing that Bonnie said about the candy canes. That'll be cute as a hot air balloon because of the basket. Yeah, I don't know how to do that with them balloons like that. Excuse me, y'all. No, it's perfect, Bonnie said. Alicia said that's perfect. Great, thank you. Nessa said that's very nice, classy. Thank you, baby. Sonia said thanks, everyone. Oh, God, there we go again. It just scrolled again. Oh, I hate that. This one's mine, Mama. Which one, baby? Brenda said, hey, Sonia. Bonnie says, so sorry, Sonia. Rosie said, hey, everybody. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. As you come in, double tap the screen to hit the thumbs up. Who's reminding y'all, yes, please, and thank you. Bonnie said, hey, everybody coming in. Kimberly says, so sorry, Sonia. Praying for you and your family. Yes, we all are. Denise King says, hello, everyone. Driving, but listening. Hey, Denise. Be careful out there, baby. Dorothy said, love the inexpensive, maybe. I know I'm reading that. That says inexpressive, but I think she means love the inexpensive. I don't know. Maybe y'all just throwing that out there, testing me here. Young says, hello, Queen and everyone. Brenda said, hey, Denise. Donna said, cute little basket. It's festive. Thank you, baby. I can't wait to do my man, Mr. Grinch. Oh, I love the Grinch. Okay, says, night, Rachel. Yes, just tape it to the sides and the front and let the curled ends hang out a little in front of the sleigh. Oh, I already put I had some candy canes down here. I think I already put them away, though. I would have. Do I have some right here? Let me see. I think I got some candy canes. All righty. You talking about like that? Somewhere up here? I mean, because I think that's what that picture is supposed to. Let me go down a little. I think that's what this is supposed to be. So, but you're talking about put them right there. Is that what you mean? Let me see. Dun-dun. Did I have them turned the wrong way, y'all? I saw somebody hitting laughing. Y'all hitting laughing emojis popping up. Which way is it supposed to go? Down? Y'all, I know it ain't supposed to go down. What are y'all laughing at? Oh, Lord. Y'all just love messing with me. Let me see. Oh, God. What are y'all laughing at? Hold on. Yes, just tape to the sides and the front. I read that. Okay, I'm just listening quietly in the corner. That's right, Maria. You don't be putting them words in there because I am going to go over it. LBE said, dang it, decorating the tree and forgot about your live. Aw, look at you decorating your tree. You need to be doing the live when you're doing that. I know you like showing the finished product. Welcome in, baby doll. Better late than never, but you ain't missed nothing. LBE says, hey, y'all. KOK said, hey, LBE. Alicia's giving prayers to Sonia. Lisa Bell said, hey, LBE. Alicia said, bless you. Thank you, baby. I don't even realize when I'm sneezing now. Let me see. Pooh is laughing. Let me see. Hello, LBE. You know I'm playing mama, Pooh said. Oh, yeah, about me saying them words. Dorothy said, I love your snowman. Thank you, baby. Baskets by Anita says, prayer, Sonia. Yes, ma'am. That's it. No, okay, gotcha. Let me see. KOK said, hey, Queen. Prayers and strength for you, Sonia, Dorothy says. No, that's what I thought, curls up. But then when I looked back at my chat, I saw a bunch. You know how y'all can push them hearts or laughing emojis? And I saw a bunch of laughing going on. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong now? Y'all forever laughing at somebody. Let me see. Curved up, yes. The one with the red and white. The one with the red. Girl, every one of these baskets every one of these baskets have red and white. What are you talking about, Pooh? Every one of them is red and white except for the snowman one. Let me see. Shamika says strength and healing. Pooh said, I'm Mrs. Grinch. Oh, you are? Anita said, looks like the snowman is popular with the ladies, right? All occasion gifts. Hey, baby, how are you, darling? Welcome. Alicia said, prayers to those. Oh, my God, Alicia, yes. Oh, my God. Whew. That stuff has been messing with me all day about them young girls that are missing from that Christian camp. Oh, my God, it's just horrible. And it's not just them, but that really, really got me, them babies that got carried off in that water. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, prayers for sure for them. But anyway, y'all, that was one with the little sleigh that I love doing. Also, I have, ouch, where did I put my other thing down here? I'm also going to make up, I have a few of these ceramic trucks left, and I'm going to put a few of them with just some simple, I can't tell what y'all are seeing with my thing. Okay, y'all can see that one. I've got some of those, so I'm going to, I've got so many of these little smell good sachets things. Sachets, whatever they're pronounced. So I put that in there. It says welcome winter. Maybe put some of my little gold Dollar Tree stuff in there. I'm going to glue me some, some little festive something, little garland here on the truck. And I'm going to wrap those up and sell them too. So that's going to be another, little concept that I'm going to do using the ceramic. Y'all see how much work that took. Literally 3 seconds. The most hardest part on that is going to be gluing the garland onto the side of the truck. So I'm going to do a few of those, and I'll probably end up putting my PopShelf stuff in there. I'm just showing y'all with that, but my PopShelf is what I'm going to end up using. But if you got any of them little trucks, or be like Chosen and the rest of you crafty people, make your own truck. I can't do that, so that will be mine, but y'all can definitely do the other and make your own. Let me see. Nove said, what? Wow, what did I miss? Oh, yeah, Nove. If you haven't seen that, girl, prayers needed for Texas. It's horrific. 24 girls went missing when overnight, y'all. Imagine that when you're sleeping and that flood hit and took all them RVs and homes and all those campers and, oh, just horrific. Let me see. Lawrence is very cute. Thank you, baby. Nobody said you got a mini Christmas tree. I did have, and last year I think I used them all in that same concept, putting the little mini tree in the back. But I do have some more of the branches off of a tree that, I had cut off of an old used fake tree that I could probably make one up enough to look like a tree. But yeah, last year I did put the mini Christmas trees in there. in the back as well. I surely did. So let me see. Dun. Okay, I don't know where I left off at, but yeah, that was terrible. I hope they are found. Me too, Lauren. 13 was already confirmed dead. I know they found one floating on a mattress and one on a tree that was able to cling to a tree. But I don't, yeah. Anyway, it's bad, y'all. Dorothy, the big M&M candy cane will be good. Yeah. Yeah, I can. I can do all that. But to be honest, I'm trying to keep these inexpensive, y'all. The more I put into them, the higher my price is going to have to go up. So I'm trying to keep these inexpensive. Let me see. Alva said, love the truck. Anita says, simple and easy, but festive, right? Yep. The truck is cute. Maria said, thank you, baby. Santa's pickup truck. Yeah, chosen. Nove said, OMG. Yep. And the truck is very nice, Dyrus said. Hey, Dyrus, have I spoken to you too? I don't even remember speaking to you yet. Hey, Sammy's World, how are you, baby? Thank you. I'm glad you love the concepts, honey. Welcome in. Rosie said, love it. Thank you, baby. The pics are beautiful too. What pics? Oh yeah. You're talking about using the tree, the clippings. Love that truck. I need them. I know. Okay. I wish I had more. I love these things. Excuse me again. Lady Diva said, oh my God, I know it's horrible, baby. Prayers. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Let me see. Brenda said, very nice. Thank you, baby. I didn't see Driven come in, y'all. I'm missing stuff, so if I miss y'all, please know that it's not intentional. Hey, Driven, I didn't see you come in, baby doll. Welcome in, sweetheart. Candy Harris's beautiful concepts. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate that, darling. Everybody saying hey to Driven, which I missed. Now, so look, everybody's saying hey, and now I'm seeing Driven say hey, y'all. So anyway, I don't know. I'm missing half the stuff. Lord have mercy, Pooh said, Pooh, it's horrible. I know. Lady Diva said, I love this concept. Absolutely beautiful. Well, thank y'all. I appreciate that. Super easy, y'all. Those are the kind of things now, like I say, I've quit buying things after Christmas, because I don't do a lot of Christmas themed stuff anymore. But there are certain things like this, and certain things that I know I do want to make concepts with that I will continue to buy at 90% and a penny because I just love that kind of stuff. And these trucks easily, you could take off that Merry Christmas and use it for any holiday. But this particular one actually has the berries and stuff on the front too, I think. Yeah. It's really cute. So, I mean, I'm going to use it for Christmas. I'm not trying to redo that. But, yeah. So that was another thing that I'm doing some concepts with. And y'all know how LBE shows her to what are they called? Tobacco baskets or whatever. I don't have this. This isn't near as pretty as it's going to look once I get my ribbon and bow on it. But I don't have any of the tobacco baskets, but this is another one of the baskets that I had gotten for free. And I have several baskets, flat baskets that I can use. And of course, I'm going to put a nice pretty bow over it and a ribbon going over it with my bow. So I'm doing me up some. Remember, I did these last year with a box. I just wrapped a regular lower square box with a pretty wrapping paper, and I did my shred and laid my stuff down. But since I have some flats, I'm going to be getting rid of some of my PopShelf, using those. So you can always just put anything flat. Like I said, a box. I normally do use a box when I don't have any flats like that. Just go into a Dollar General or Walmart or anything and grab a box that's about the same height, or whatever. Take off the flaps on them, wrap the body of it with a pretty wrapping paper, put your paper in there, put a little shred on the top, and now you've got you a flat concept. It didn't cost you anything except the wrapping paper. But since I have the baskets, I'm going to make some up. I know LBE does tobacco basket, and then several of y'all have. I've seen them, but I didn't have any. But I'll do a few of the flats with my PopShelf stuff too. Let me see. Da-da-da. Everybody saying hey to Driven. Do-do-do. Everybody saying hey, hey, hey. Super easy, and they look like they're straight out of the retail store. Love it. Thank you, baby. Dorothy said, where those trucks come from? Dollar General on clearance. Well, I mean, of course, they sell them every year, but I got them on after Christmas and during the 90% off. Those actually I paid 90. I didn't wait for them to go to a penny. Let me see. Brenda says, nice concept. Thank you, baby. Oh my God, look at that. Nove says. Monique said, beautiful. That is cute. Thank y'all. May the good Lord bless you, Mama. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Y'all do, a lot of us ordered those watches. Yay, y'all. Y'all were supposed to tell me when I made it to 100 likes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much getting me to 100 likes. Let me see. Yeah, I know a lot of us got those watches that Rachel had told us about on Walmart. I did make up a little concept using them. I wanted to show y'all those in case y'all were interested in maybe doing those or not. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do a couple of them this way. You was 101 Driven. Thank you, baby dog. Thank all of y'all. Alva said, Pooh, I'm so glad you're doing better. I saw your video last night. May the good Lord. Oh, I read that one. Brenda said, hey, Driven. Okay. So for those of you that got the watch or any watches, y'all, I'm just talking about the ones we happen to have gotten from Walmart. I'm going to show one of those. You know, our little boxes that we get from Hobby Lobby, right? Remember, those prices are always 50% off of these little treat boxes. But cut you a little piece of snow, or you can use shred, y'all. It doesn't have to be the snow. I just put the snow in it. Cut you a little piece that'll fit down in the bottom, and I'm trying to turn this lid around the way y'all showed me to do it last year, because I know I was doing the lid to the front, closing, and y'all told me to do them to the back. So I'm trying to remember to do it the right way. But I put some of that in there. I grabbed one of my, am I low enough? Let me go a little bit lower. I put the snow in there, and then I had our little plushies, okay? I put that in here on the side. I put another one of my little things here in the back. You could put anything. You can wrap a little. If you don't have anything to put back here, I'm only turning it this way because you're not going to see the back in the front. I want you to see that from the back, just to give it something, you know, on the way to look all the way around. But you can wrap a little piece of cardboard with some wrapping paper and stick it back there. I took one of mine, and I don't know if y'all have, and if you don't have that, use what you have. But I have some of the small sets from Roses, and I set that in the back part because I have a little bit of room after I get through with my my watch that goes into the front here. So I put that in the front. I put my little put the little perfume set right there, and that fills that spot up perfectly. So now you have that, you have the watch in the front, and you have your little plush animal. You're going to tie a ribbon and a bow up around it, and it makes the cutest concept. Let me show you. I've got one finished over here, and this is it. I put just a little poinsettia off of something that, you know, had come off of, and I put a little tiny embellishment, a little berries up there on top of my watch set. And then you've just got it, you know, all the way around. You've got it this way, you've got it this way, and then your little plushie takes up the rest of the room there. So it looks cute all the way around. So that's one little cute way that you can do our watches that we just got. I think it turned out really cute. So I like that one. And I've got another one showing if you've got the open concept of them. But that's using our little watches that we just got into a perfect fit into that box. Let me see. To each one who checked in on me, it shows who really cares and who doesn't. But God is still good all the time. And Pooh Bear, let me say that real quick, and we're gonna move on. Just because somebody did not message you or call you does not mean they don't care. A lot of people have a lot of things going on in their life, darling, and they can love you just as much as the rest of us and was not able to reach out for whatever reason. So please don't feel that whoever did not reach out does not care, because that is not true. Okay? We have to be fair. Everybody's going through their own things, and it doesn't mean they don't love you. So I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to move on. You know, Mama still classy's always got to put in her 2 cents on things when I hear something like that from you. So that does not mean that at all. So please don't take it that way, because that does not mean that at all. Okay. Alicia said, hey, Driven. Nove said, aw. Let me see. Lisa is showing hearts. Chosen, I want him cute. Pooh said 108. Woohoo! Thank you, baby doll. KOK is showing hearts. So beautiful. Nove, straight. Yay. Gorgeous. Lady Diva says good. Beautiful watch gives. Oh my God. So easy. Y'all saw how quick it went in. The hardest part is bringing the bow up around. That's literally it. I mean, it takes nothing. Dyra said, just loving that. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Pooh said, you know I love my snow. I know you do. I think about you every time, Pooh. Every time when you say, Mama, put snow in that. Gift by Chosen. You know I love it when you do kiss concepts. Aw. What's a kiss concept? Kiss concept. What's a kiss concept? Y'all. Let me see. Marie is giving hearts. Nove is giving a heart. Lisa said 100. Maria said, Pooh, don't say that, please, because I love you. Yes, absolutely. Alicia said, that will be great for Valentine's or Christmas. Absolutely. Let me see. Pooh said, oh my God, is that my polar bear? Y'all know I'm a polar bear fan. Him cute. Thank you, baby. One Bon B said, yes. What Still Classy said. Patrice said, 2, super cute. Thank you, baby. Pooh said, one day, Vonnie Boo, they gonna know who you are on both channels. Nove said, at Brenda. Hey, at Brenda. Robbie said, hi, Miss Classy. I gave a thumbs up. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate you. Let me see. Pooh said, I want this for myself. Put me one aside so I can purchase, Mama. Thank you. Aw, I'm glad you like it, baby. Gifts by Chosen. Keep it sweet and simple. Oh, that's what kiss means? Keep it sweet and simple. Gotcha, baby. Glad I asked, because I did not know that's what that meant. Pooh said, I'm not talking about this community, Mama. Oh, okay, baby doll. Gotcha. All right. I just wanted you to know that. Okay. But anyway, y'all, so that's one for the time and true concepts that fit that one. Y'all know I've done for those of you who are new, who wasn't with me last Valentine's when I did my watch concepts, I use these for that as well. The way I do these are the ones from City Trends. And if you've got any of those boxes where the lids open up, these boxes also work perfect for those. And this is how I do those. I just do the same thing, put the snow down in the bottom. Most of y'all have seen this concept. I love it, and I will continue to use it. They sold very, very well. So I don't stop on something that works. For those of you who have these, y'all know we got them from Roses. You can also get them from Temu. That's the little Roses body spray. And then you can put, it depends, y'all. Y'all can do color. I'm going to show y'all different color schemes so you can kind of get an idea and know which route y'all would want to go. But that's using the black and putting a red rose with it. And of course, you can't visualize it till you bring your bow and all up, but the concept's going to be the same. You can use that spray and then use it with the white, just so you can get an idea of which one you like best. I'm going to show you a couple of other varieties using the same sprays. Take the work out for you because y'all will already know I like that color best. That's what I'm going to use. There's using a light pink. And then put the light pink rose in here. That's what the light pink one looks like. I'll show you one more because you can do it with your blues as well, the little sprays. This one's doing it. I always like this little orange color. I thought it looked really pretty using it. You can use that one with a orange rose, or you can put it with a gold. But these are, just showing y'all different choices in color so that when you go to make one, you would know, yeah, I think I want to go with that color. But I like it with the orange. But you can use whatever you have. You could have also put white in there. It would have been fine. But anyway, those make really cute, easy concepts as well. And I've showed those before on Valentine's Day, but they're another super, super, super easy and quick concept. And of course, you don't have to leave the man out. You can use these same kind of things for men. Let me see. You can put, I'm gonna put one of my little Christmas things back here in the corner for him. I'm turning my box opened. This is also one of the boxes we just got from Walmart. I don't know where the camera's at. The George. This is one of the George watches. But whatever you've got is what you can put in there. This is just something that I saw that I thought looked cute. Put the man's watch in there. And you can, if you've got any of these little candles, you can use a candle in there. Put your nice little bow up there. And now you've got a cute little man's concept. Or if you don't have a candle and you want to put a cologne, take the cologne out. You can leave it in the box or you can take it out. This one I had sitting, I got to take him, glue him back in. I'd be making my own little stuff because it wasn't enough color in that. So I put my own berries in there. But you can take one of your colognes out, put it right there in the front, take the box so that you have something all the way around. Put the box, it fits perfectly. This one does anyway. Right here behind the watch. And now you have a full concept for a man using a cologne set in the watch. Put your little bow on there, and then that one's going to be, just, I don't know if you're glare or if you're seeing it, but it looks really cute. And you could put something in that box back there, some little garnishment or any kind of little embellishment that you want right back there on the top of that lid, or you can turn it around and close it down where that lid's not showing at all, the way I had it on the other ones. But that's just a couple of little suggestions, on putting a man's concept together using those same little boxes. So you can do it just as easily with those men's watches if you can't come up with, anything. And if you have wallets, y'all, a wallet would be perfect beside that watch in one of them little clear things. So if you've got a wallet, which I don't, I need to order me some wallets. So that a wallet, and I know a lot of y'all do have them. So a wallet would be really good in that. Let me see. Nove said, ooh wee. The little bear and watch concept is too cute. Robbie said, thank you. I ordered those boxes after you showed these last year. One of my favorite designs of yours. Thank you, baby. I love them too, and they're so easy. And they sold very, very, very quickly. They did. They sold quick. Let me see, Pooh said, I'm going to Hobby Lobby soon. I need ASAP. Yes, Pooh, they're easy, baby. Rose said, shoot, I'm late. Hello, everyone. Hey, Rose, how are you, baby? Welcome. Alicia said, I ordered some clear plastic watch holders for my men's watches I got from Walmart a few days ago. They didn't come with the watch holder like the women's watches. Yeah, order you some of them, and also know you can use those flat concepts, our flat boxes also. If you don't have a watch box, you can open up them. You can put a pretty man's wallet with your watch opened up flat in one of our flat boxes too, and do a really nice man's concept as well, using one of the roses spray maybe, or your watch opened up with a with a wallet or whatever. If you don't have a box, there's still ways of using those men's watches. Um, Let me see. These are fire, Marie said. Thank you, baby. Let me go up here. Driven is, I don't even know what that emoji is. I see some of the emojis when y'all are using different phones than what I have. They don't show up right. Some of them you can't even tell what the emoji is. Lauren said, love these ideas. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it, baby. Who said, today I want to be a man. I would love this if I was one. You so silly. Oh my, that is too cute, Sally said. Thank you, baby. Nove sending heart eyes. Sally said, my watches just came in today. Get you some of them little cubes, baby. They look beautiful in those. Robbie says, looking good. Thank you, baby. Nove said, I know you're glad, Sally. Maria said, ooh wee. Alicia said, oh, thank you, Still Classy. You're so welcome, baby. Bless you, Deb. Thank you, Rose. The polar bear is mine, Mama. Okay. Driven said, excited snack time. Nove's creation is laughing. Driven, it don't take much to get you in snack time, does it, baby? Dorothy said, hot dog diggity. Driven says, yay, snacks. It's excitement. Okay, y'all. And I'm also showing y'all other favorites from last year. Like I said, if they sell, I'm going to keep on bringing them for them. Y'all know I use my bags, my little clear bags. Super, super, super fast. Y'all wanted fast concepts. Y'all know these are some of the easiest ones at all. These clear bags. Now, I know these bags come in different sizes, y'all, so you have to be careful to make sure you're getting the right size. Some people ordered thinking they were ordering these, and they ordered them and they were too small. And then they've ordered some and they were too big and they had to put more stuff in it. But this is one of my favorite sizes, and I'm going to have to look. I meant to do that beforehand. Some of y'all may already know, but this is my favorite size of those bags. And I cut a piece of foam board to go down in the bottom. And yes, Pooh, I would put my snow down here, but I just don't have time right now. I'm just showing. But this little blue color went really well last year. And I just put my little bear in the middle. I put, you can use any of our body. You can use Bath and Body Works. You can use the Dollar Tree stuff. You can use whatever you want to use. Look how fast that went in. You can stop right there and put you a bow on it. But I actually put a loofah in there to go with the body wash. But you don't have to. But you can if you happen to have one. Just that quick, you've got one together. Get you a pretty bow, put it on there, and that is a cute gift ready to go. Do I have y'all up? I think I do. I don't think you can see the bow, but anyway, you get the idea. Put a pretty bow on there, and that one goes just that quick. Now, these are some of the easiest concepts you can come up with, but that little blue one went really well last year, and I was so glad I still had some of the concept to make up some more of these because they went really quick. Let me see. When you get off the live, check your phone, Mama. I texted you. I'm about to take a bubble bath and wash my hair. Love you bunches. Okay, baby doll. Love you, baby. Dorothy said Dollar Tree got the 4-piece white boxes. The 4-piece white boxes. What is that, Dorothy? What's the 4-piece white boxes? Pooh said, he's cute. Thank you, baby. Nove is sending hearts and honest. Pooh, I texted you. Chosen said, mine, mine, mine. That's my birthstone color. Benita said, oh, the blue is so cute. Isn't it cute? Nellie said, hello, still classy and everyone. Hey, Nellie. Alicia says, so pretty. Driven said, hey. Candy said, where did you get your bears? So cute. Dollar General. We get them from wherever, but I'm pretty sure that one came from Dollar General. I'm almost positive. But I get them from wherever when they go 90%. But I'm pretty sure that was Dollar General. Another one, guys, that another easy one that can go in. If y'all have any more of your candle things, what you call them, the little candle sniffers, whatever they are, put them in one. They fit perfectly with one of these candles, and just that quick you have one of these. Let me see, I thought I had a, okay, here's this bow will work because it's got the brown and the gold. Put you a little bow on there with that candle. Can you see? I don't know why you're not able to see everything. I think I need to come back some. But anyway, so that's just doing nothing but a candle, and those little things that we got from CVS or Walgreens or wherever those came from. Put a candle in there, and now you've got another little concept right there using those bags. And it looks really, really cute in person. I don't know how it's showing up on here, but it looks cute in person. I got my leg on this thing caught on something on this floor, y'all. Hold on. Moving y'all all around. I don't know how high up you're going, but anyway, I don't know if that showed or not. But anyway, that would be that concept. Okay, is it showing? Anyway, but a candle and that little thing, and you've got another concept for these bags. So that's just another suggestion for the bag. Let me see. Y'all know that the wallets fit perfectly in there, just to show you. Get you a wallet. Oh, and the coffee cups fit in there, y'all. Let's see. Who came in? Olympia. Hey, baby. Welcome in, sweetheart. Lady Diva said, beautiful. Thank you, darling. Kay said, hey, classy in chat. I caught you. Yay. We're about done now. I'm about done showing everything. Very cute. And Bo is gorgeous. Thank you, Marie. I love that ribbon. It's got that brown look to it. So I love that. But anyway, these little mugs fit in here. So those sweater mugs. So get you one of the sweater weather mugs. Some of y'all have got them. I know you do. Get you a pair of gloves and one of our roses sets, sprays, or whatever you got. Anything can go in there. But this is just a suggestion, y'all. Put that in your bag. Use one of your wallets. You can use a white wallet, a black wallet. You can even use one of the tan wallets. I thought I had that one in here, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Because of the brown beige on the bottom of that cup down here, these wallets we just got from PopShelf, you can put that in there with it, and that'll go. If you don't have a black wallet, you got a white wallet. You can use that instead, along with that black and white that's in that roses spray. So just, just letting you know that a wallet and a mug, and put some gloves and a perfume in there, and that fits perfectly in the bag too. These are just super fast grab and goes, especially if you're doing any kind of event. Those are really, really a quick seller and easy to grab. And here's one using that same mug, and I put some Bodycology in it. And that's got the Bodycology and the gold, and went ahead and put a bow on it. I like that one. I thought those colors went really, really good together on that one. I hope y'all can see the whole thing. But anyway, but I thought that set right there looked good, really nice with the gold rose. So that's another set. But just as you see how easy those go together, and how cute they can be by just adding a cute bow. So that's some suggestions, y'all. Using the bags, using the cubes. I haven't gotten to my flats yet. I'm not doing a whole lot this year. I know a lot of y'all say your flats don't do well. All of my flats sold. So I will be doing some flats. I won't do as many as I did before, but I will be doing some flats in the little flat boxes. Um, these cans here, this was something I was wanting to show y'all too. Remember when I told you I haven't bagged it up or nothing, but remember when I told you just whatever you happen to have for kids, the little nose and the paddle and all that, stick you a couple of candy canes in there and bow that up with a really fun, I've got some ribbons that I had made up. Just some really fun ones with maybe like the lights and stuff, and put that on there for the little kids so that you have something on the table for your kids in those little cans. But those same cans you can turn right around and just do a little 2-item thing for a woman. Use one of the same cans, get you anything that matches together. Like I happen to have some of these. They're Christmas. They need to be used up. Put you something like that in there and in the can. Just that quick, you have another little ladies concept. Just that fast. Using these little cans. So if you've got any of them little cans, go on and make up some little, 2 or 3 piece sets of those. These, I'm just trying to show y'all things that are super fast, super quick, that can be put together, but yet they're cute and they're inexpensive. So that's all I'm trying to show y'all tonight is easy, fast concepts. Let me see. Novesa, ooh wee. Kay said nice. I love these concepts. Thank you, Lady Diva. Kay said thumbs up. Anita said Kay, thumbs up. Alicia said, please make sure to hit the like button. She's blessing us with gems. Thank you, sweetheart. Nove said LLC activate. Right. Super easy, y'all. These are so easy and so cute. What is the measurements of your clear bag? Sammy, I'm going to look that up. And Danielle, make sure I'll put them as, it'll be one of the very first comments in the live. I'm going to have to go back and look because I got them from Temu. And that's my favorite size bag. They really hold, our stuff that we use so easy and so good. Let me see. Something else with these bags, if you've got something in there that's not big enough and you're showing too much of a gap or something in the bag, remember you can do the same things with this as we do with our window bags and make our own little backer. I actually wrapped up some with my pretty gold paper. I did me a backer and I did my bottom because just see if you can see a difference. I see a difference. Y'all may not, but let me see. Let me move this. Where's my black thing so I can put it that way you can see what I'm trying to talk about. Put this here for right now. So you've got a clear bag, and let's say, let me grab 3 concepts. And you put these in here. You're going to have a lot of clear bag, and it kind of looks okay, like not complete. You know what I mean? It's just clear. It's pretty, but it's clear. So you can, let me see if I can get this bottom in, because this was a snug fit after I wrapped it. But wrap your little foam board that you're putting in the bottom to help dress that bottom up. Put these back in. And of course you can put your rose in here. I normally always put a rose. And I know I had a bow, but I don't know what I did with my bow. Where did I put my bow? Oh, I had a gold bow around here somewhere. Oh well, I can use it. It's gold. It'll work. But anyway, so now I've got this in and it's clear, which is, like I said, it's still pretty even adding that bottom. But once you stick this backer in, now you've got it filled up where it's making it look totally different to me. Now that's just to me. It may not look any different to y'all, but I think that backer just dresses that up so nice. And then you put your bow on it, and I just think it takes it from just kind of clear and bland. I've never had this right, to, really dressing it up. So just know that you can do these bags the same way that we do them on the window bags or anything else. Just wrap the little backer and the bottom, and it just adds a whole nice, it just dresses it up more to me. It's worth that little extra time for me. Only on the ones that still have kind of a gap. If it feels it snug and tight, then you don't need to do that. But if it doesn't, then that's a little extra that makes it worth it, to dress up the bag. And you can do that with red wrapping paper. If you're putting something Christmassy, wrap the back of it with some Christmas wrapping paper. You know what I mean? But it just, let me see. Let me try to put this here. I know. And oh yeah, y'all remember what I told y'all. If these bags don't fit to snap, the way you hold them together in order to hold your bow is use the fishing line. Put a tie here and put a tie on the other side, and now your handles will stay together and will hold your bow up really nice. I don't have that on there. I just put it in there. But when you put the little fishing line, it really holds them straps together. So that's just another little hint. Let me see here. How do you keep your bow from sliding down on these clear bags? That's what I was just saying. You can, once you put your fishing line right there and you've tied that knot, you put that right above it and it's going to hold that. And if not, you can still take these, put your pipe cleaner really tight, but put it right above that fishing line that you tied that knot on. And then put you some tape right around your, you can even put a drop of hot glue from your glue gun. Once you get it back there, it ain't going to move. You can put some tape around your pipe cleaner to hold it still. But you can put just a little tiny drop of hot glue back there once you put that pipe cleaner there to hold your pipe cleaner to the strap. And it ain't going to go nowhere. But once you tie them straps together with that fishing line, it makes it totally different. The straps are no longer trying to pull apart, so your bow's going to do a lot better. But I normally just put a little piece of tape back there, but you could easily put a little drop of hot glue back there to hold that bow in place if you needed to. What are the measurements? I told you I'd tell you that. That's cute. I love the one with the sweater weather. I love them little mugs, the sweater weather. Kay said, not LLC activate. Yeah, I see a lot of LLC coming in my future. Good, Sally. I'm glad, honey. Anita says, cute. Thank you, baby. Beautiful concepts, Belle says. Thank you, darling. Lady Diva, auntie. Okay, I just read that one. Sedona says, mine too, Sally. LLC queen in the house. Great looking gifts as always, classy. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. Dorothy said, are those the 6x9? I'm not sure, but that's I want to say that I thought that the bottom was the same as the side, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look, but you could be right. But something's making me think 6. I don't know why I'm thinking 6.5 by 6.5. Heck, that could have been them cubes. That number just stands out. I don't know, but I promise I will look and put them in the thing, because that is truly my favorite size bag. Now, I've seen people by accident order the smaller bags, and they made them work just fine. They can still be cute concepts. These are just my favorite size bag. Dun, dun, dun. Mia says, loving them all. Thank you, Mia. Cheryl said, same here, Sally. Nellie said, love all your concepts. Thank you, Nellie. I appreciate you. But Mom, where did it go? Where did it go? Dun. Okay, I lost y'all already that quick. Yes, it's pretty. Hey, Monique girl. Yes, it definitely elevates the gift for sure. Done it just with that little wrapping paper. Just scrap wrapping paper. Yesterday, I took the bags and the boxes I make and did my measurements and keep them in my craft recipe book. Yeah, before I do a live one, I know I'm going to show something. I should do my homework, but y'all, I've been so strung out. But I promise that I'll put them in the chat. I promise. It looks like it came from Macy's. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Lady Diva. Robbie said, you're absolutely correct, Miss Classy. The backer would bring more money. Yep, because it made it look high end. It did, instead of all that clear seeing through, you know, it does. It takes it up. Rosie said, yes, the backer looked much better. Joy says, beautiful. Thank you. Tina said, yes, looks high end. Nove went from spa luxury to spa couture. Thank you, baby. Brenda said, nice bow. Thank you. Shant says, can you show how you attach your bow for those that don't know? Shant, mine's just twisted. Like I said, I can't really show it right now because I don't have the fishing line on there. But once you get the fishing line, all I did was take my, let me try to turn it around, take your a pipe cleaner like you would any other thing. Now, once you tie your fishing line, you're going to have a little knot right here. On this one, you want to cut away anything and just have it tied in your knot and nobody will see it. The side you're going to put your bow, leave the knot, double tie the knot, let it be a little bulky on that side from the fishing line. Take your ribbon, and this is already going to be held together with that knot there. I just take it and I go right across where that knot's at, which is going to also grab it because you got that knot from that fishing line. Do this really tight like that. Like I said, you can also put tape on here, or once you put that, take your little glue gun, put a little drop of glue right there on the front where you twisted this thing. It's not going to go anywhere. You take it and you twist it really tight. You can tape it, hot glue it, whatever. And then I don't even have this brought down in the front or nothing. But once it grabs that fishing line where that knot's at, that's going to secure it a lot. Always, you can twist it right on around, put your tape right on around it, and hold it in place. Nobody's seeing that back, and they're not going to notice that tape, and they're definitely not going to notice some hot glue. And I just attach it to, I tie it all the way around both of my straps back there, though. I tie it around both of them. I've got this caught in there because I don't have my straps tied yet. Make sure you put your fishing line. That's going to take care of half of your problem. Tie it here and tie it here. You can even put a little piece up there if you wanted it. Tie it. It's clear. Nobody's going to see it. On the side that you're doing your bow, keep your knot. Keep your knot and maybe knot it a couple of times to grab that bow with it. And then, like I said, you can tape it if you want, if you need extra security. If you pull that, your twistum's tight enough, it's not going anywhere anyway, especially when you get it over that fishing line knot. That knot's going to grab it. Or like I said, use a little tiny drop of hot glue and you ain't got to worry about it. Let me see. Can you show? Okay, I read that one. I hope that answered it, Sean. If not, call me, baby. Cheryl said, enjoying the live. Very helpful information. Thank you, baby. Great idea. Thank you. You're welcome. Anita said, thanks, Sean. Susan Martinez, I'm late to the party. What is LLC? What is the exact words for that? Like, learn, copy? Is that what it is? Is it like, learn, copy? It means they're going to make one too. They're going to make it as well. Y'all make sure that you put a little hot glue on your products down here too on the bottom if you're not wanting them to slide, if it's not a tight fit. Some things fit tight and you don't have to. But if like this, you've got it spaced a little, put a little glue dot. Use glue dots or your hot glue gun and stabilize those things. All things with a K. Hey, all things with a K. Welcome, sweetheart. Alicia said it means look like copy. Oh, look like copy. Okay. Donna said, I love this concept. It looks like it came out of a department store. Thank you, baby. Listen and copycat. I forgot the other L-driven said. Robbie says, true, Miss Nove Creations. Cheryl said, I was planning to wait, but I may start these sooner. Go on and make them and get them out the way, baby. These kind of things can go right in a box. Make them up and store them. Just put them in a box and get them out the way. You can wait and put your bow on at the last minute, before you put them on the table. But go on and make up these kind of concepts, stick them in a box and get them out the way. And they're ready for anybody that calls that needs a birthday gift or an anniversary gift, whatever. Have some of them already made up. Driven said, oh, look. Look, learn, copy. Lady Diva said. Driven said, I was close. Can you put a Bath and Body Works bottle in front of the bag for measurement? I don't have any. I haven't bought any Bath and Body Works. Let me see. Do I? Not Nessa. KOK had sent me some that I refused to sell. Let me see if I can get to them. I'm not sure. I may have moved them into another room. Let me see. Where is my body? I don't think I have it in here. I don't see my Bath and Body Works. I know I have one because KOK sent it to me, and that is the only Bath and Body Works I have. That's why I'm trying to win another contest. What is it? I don't see it. I'd have to find it. I moved it somewhere else because I'm not, I don't plan to sell it. I'm waiting until I win another contest and get some more Bath and Body Works. But trust me, it'll work in there. It'll definitely work in there. The Bath and Body Works will. Let me see. Sorry, Nove, I don't have one. I don't have one available right now. Driven said, LOL, where I get listened from. No talent. Susan said, thank you, Lady Diva. Shant says, I cannot find your message. Sorry, Classy. What are you sorry for? Lady Diva said, anytime, love, at Susan. Shant said, I know, sis, but some people don't know how we... Oh, got you. Got you. Okay. Yeah, you just twist it. If you're using a pipe cleaner, make sure you've attached both of them. If it snaps closed, then you don't need to use your fishing line. But most of the things I put in, it's not going to snap. The stuff is too big. So you just take your invisible fishing line, tie it on both sides in a knot and one in the middle if you want extra security. And then do your pipe cleaner. And if you want to, once you get it done, if you want to clip off that end, you can. You can clip off the little excess, put some tape right there around the whole thing, or like I said, some hot glue or whatever. You will be fine, I promise you. And I don't have to worry about mine sliding down because I normally put mine on either one side or the other. I don't normally put mine in the middle. I normally put mine down on the side of my bag. There's a few times I put it right in the middle, and you would do it the same exact way. But I normally do mine to one side, except my big ones, like I had showed y'all with the, what did I do with that one? Oh, I think I still got it back here. Now that one I attached and I put it right in the middle because I liked that one in the middle. So that one I just felt it looked better in the middle. I had tried it on both sides, but I liked it in the middle. That's one of my favorite there. I like that. I like those colors together with that Bodycology. Learn, copy. I saw all of those. Do you use the same technique with the window bags? You mean with my boat? No. On my window bags, I don't even think I have a window bag in here. On a window bag, now this is how I do it. Other people do it differently. On a window bag, I always do it on the side, but I take my whatever this is called, my pipe cleaner. I put my bow where I want it at, and I fold down tightly. I put my bow exactly on the top of that bag where I want it at. I take my pipe cleaner and I cut it to make sure it doesn't show through the window, of course, and I tape it right there inside the bag. Now that's what I do. I've never had a problem with it. I use the wide tape. I don't use my skinny tape, but that's how I attach mine to the bag. I bring it right down. I bring my pipe cleaner down. Make sure your pipe cleaner's not showing through the window. And I tape it right there onto the bag. Now that's how I do my window bag. Oh God, that bow's looking rough. Anyway, I just grabbed the bow to stick it on the bag to show you where I put it at. But that's what I do with mine, and they do fine. I'm sure there's other people in here that can give you their technique. Let me see. I got to start wrapping. I got to get started wrapping my cardboard. Yep, they look pretty. I don't put it in all of them. Like I said, if it's something that's full like this one here, even though I love this concept, it's tight. It's full. I don't need anything in the back of that one. You know what I mean? So why would I waste my time or my paper putting anything in the back? Oh, now what I did do too to show you the difference here. See down here in the bottom? Of course you can put shred, and most of the time I do. This one I used a black foam board, and I took a magic marker and I blackened, because when you cut it, it turns white. And I just took a marker and blackened the front of that foam board so that the bottom looked black all the way across. See the difference? Let me show you. Look at the white foam board and look at the black one. Okay. So you can use your black foam board, take a little permanent marker or whatever, black magic marker, right there in the front where that white's at, black it out, and you've got, now it looks like it's just a solid black piece of something. And I didn't have to wrap it to get rid of that. But that's just a little tip if you're wanting the bottom to look black. But you can still throw shred down in there in the front. It really dresses it up more. And I like the black more than I like the white when I'm using something black in there, as you can see. But if you're trying to go for the snow effect, you're going to have white anyway from that snow. So anyway, you play with it and you find the coloring that you want. Dun. Okay, and I showed you about the window bags. Susan said that's very pretty. Tonette says, I love everyone. Thank you, baby. Dorothy said the big one, LLC. Good. Driven is laughing. You refuse to sell, question mark. I don't refuse to sell. Driven is laughing. Shant says they can tell the size of the bag by the products you have in there now. Right. Driven said, I'm not selling Moana. Everything else is up for grabs. You got to separate your personals from your stash. Nove said, let me go get a bottle of Spa Lux right quick. All things with a K. Thanks for the fishing line idea for when it doesn't snap. Oh, yeah. I had to come up with something. Them darn straps were driving me crazy. So once I got them down, and hey, and you can also use the little zip ties, the clear ones. If you're putting a bow on the side where you're putting the bow, all things with a K, and you want it really, really tight over there, because sometimes that fishing line, even though you got it in a knot, for some reason, it's like it magically opens up on the side where you're doing your bow. Pull a zip tie. Nobody's going to see it because you've got your bow wrapped around that anyway. And it's going to give you a little bit more substance for that pipe cleaner to grab. So now you won't want a zip tie on the other side because you're going to see that. But if you're doing your bow on the side, like I did, you can put one of the little zip ties, and now you've got that little knot piece as well to also hold your bow more in place, and that that zip tie ain't going to let go of that strap. But you can't do that unless you're putting a bow around it on that side. But a zip tie will really hold that one side where your bow's at. Pull that zip tie, you got a little more of a knot, twist your pipe cleaner around it, hold your bow on that side, and use fishing line on the other side. That's another tip. Thank for the fishing line. Yep, just measure the height of your body wash. Y'all, I put things in these bags. I have used things that come outside this bag. I have done it many times on my concepts. Now, I haven't used this, but I'm not saying that I wouldn't. But I will put, where are our cups at? I have used cups in here, y'all, and it comes outside of the bag. I have put these kind of things in there and put a pretty little, one of my roses or whatever down in the bottom. You can still put your backer if you want. Do I have that tied? I twisted that to show y'all how to do it. Now I got to try to untwist it because it is on here. I can't even get that bow off right now. But you can put your backer in there. Where's another bow? Where did I put all my bows? Here's a bow. This isn't what's going to be on it, y'all. But see, you've got something in there that is even bigger than the bag. You don't have to say, oh, it can't come outside the bag, because I think all of us have. We have used these diamond cut tumblers in these bags. I have did several concepts with them in there. With the purple, and not that this isn't fitting, but I'm saying you find what does. But just because it comes outside the bag does not mean you can't use it. So don't think you have to measure it to see if it'll fit. And they can be wider than the bag. Look how wide this is. The coffee cups are wider than this narrow side, but it still works. So don't worry about trying to measure. Let me see. You can put anything in these things. They can come up higher. Doesn't matter. Once you put your bow on it, it still looks cute. I'm just grabbing stuff right now, y'all, just to show y'all about the height of things. It does not have to be. I've got this darn bow now caught on this thing. I can't even pull a bow up here. This isn't the right color, y'all. We're talking about something different, so I'm trying to show you. See? It can be outside the bag, put your bow on, and it's still going to be fine. So don't worry too much about measurements of height. These bags are very, very forgivable when it comes to stuff like that. It's all about, doesn't look right like that, but once you get your bow up there, you're fine. So don't panic about something being too big. I've used the big, tall PopShelf stuff. That sticks outside the bag. Heck, the Bodycology sticks outside the bag. So don't worry about the height being taller than your bag. It does not matter. Okay? So y'all don't freak out about that. We've used things bigger than these bags since I've been buying bags. That is not an issue. Whatever you want to put in there, as long as it'll fit down in that bag, you can use it. Just work your bow and let your bow do the magic. Okay? So don't freak about that. Just measure your height of your body wash. Yeah, Driven, like I said, that doesn't matter. As long as it ain't like, sticking out up to here. But your body wash does not have to be under the height of that bag, and it can still work. Done. The backer makes it look so elegant, doesn't it? I keep putting all kind of crazy looking stuff in front. Somebody will come on my live and say, what in the heck is that? But, oh, that isn't even the backer. The backer. Yeah. The backer does dress these bags up. And like I said, it's with whatever color you end up using. I tried to twist that thing off just then, y'all, and I couldn't even get it off now because I got it on there so tight. I'm going to have to go back and take it off. See what I'm saying? That bow didn't want to go nowhere just then. And I ain't even got it glued or taped or nothing. I don't even have the fishing line on there. So as long as you do it tight, you're good. And you're doing it on the side. I just measured the lotion that's in the middle, and it's 6.5 inches tall. So the bag has got to be a bit. No, it doesn't, Rose. I just showed you that. They can come. That stuff can come right on up out of that bag. Do not let that stop you. I'm telling you. Oh wow, I love this idea. Thank you so much. I'm going to try it. You're so welcome, baby. No vase. Now y'all don't let me get caught up in this time. What time is it? What time is it? Don't forget we got S. Marie. Oh, we got another whole hour. Okay. No, we can't forget S. Marie at 10 Eastern. I didn't know how long we had been on here. I know they said I was thinking a 7x6 Driven bet. I'm telling y'all, don't get caught up in that hype. If we can use a tumbler, look how tall these darn tumblers are, y'all. And these body washes. They're big. They work in these bags. I'm telling you, it's just about bow placement. I'd go downstairs and measure, but I'm stuck in the squishmallow cereal. Upstairs gotta wait. You're so silly, Driven. That's right, delightful Driven. That's the one. Bonita is laughing at Driven. Where did y'all go? Where did y'all go? Okay, y'all were talking about measuring the height. That's on y'all. If y'all have a problem with that, everything's got to be under the bag. That's going to be on y'all. I have put many things that come up outside that bag. But like I said, that's a personal preference. Let me see. 5 boxes never made it to the Easter baskets. I'm not surprised. No, shred. These are easy sheet, $40 Holler Plus. Thank you, baby. Greenleaf printing and design too cute. Thank you. LBE said the new black foam boards are black in the middle. Are they really, LBE? The new ones from where? Because I ain't had these that long and they still were white when I cut them. They were still, look, these are too, and I ain't even cut this one. And it's still white. I can't even get it back there. It's white. So that's cool. Because I sure had to use magic marker on mine. It's just as white as that other white one was. Okay, thank you. My zip ties are white. Oh, okay. Yeah, but as long as you're putting your bow around it, they're not going to see that. But my zip ties are all clear, so I've never done that. But you see the size of my bows. They're not going to see anything about that zip tie. But grab you some clear ones too, Kay, for things like that. They're not expensive at all. So grab you some clear ones. Just so that if somebody sees it from the back or whatever, that's not going to be that noticeable. Robbie said, hey, Miss LBE. Nobody said, right on. Shant says, look at you working them bows. Right. Yeah, well, you know, we do what we do, Shant. Oh, Lord. Somebody's setting off fireworks. Sounds like a gunshot. Rosetta said, very beautiful concepts. Thank you, darling. The light blue teal color concept is very pretty. Were you talking about the one with the bear? This one? Is that the one you like? Where did you get the nail set? These were, God, probably 2 years ago. I don't even know where I set that at just then. Oh, this. I got this one and I got some red ones. See, like this one here. These were a couple of years ago at, I want to say Dollar Tree, but I had it in red. Had it in blue. I'm not sure. I can't say if it was Dollar Tree, y'all. I've had these a couple of years and been using on them. But they're just really cute when you need something, you know, to stick with something. But yeah, I'm not sure where those came from. I've had them a while and just been using on them. Let me see. Yes, that backer very nice. Yes. And y'all, the backers work good, but make sure that you're using pretty paper if you're really trying to get that look. LOL, I'm not talking about that. You said you didn't want to sell your Bath and Body Works. Oh, yeah, because I don't have any, and that was a gift from KOK when I won one of her contests, a little 2-piece Bath and Body Works, and I know, y'all, I'm weird like that. I told y'all, I'm not used to being gifted anything, so when I get something, I don't want to get rid of it. Let me see. LO, I'm not talking. Okay, got that. No, I mean the size to order. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rose, I'm going to put it, as soon as I get off, I'm going to look it up and have my granddaughter post it at the very top of my comments on what size these bags were. That's a good tip about the bags. Thank you, baby. I was saying I am eating my squishmallows. Otherwise, I would have grabbed a bag and my yardstick to measure the bag. Oh, got you. Hey, everyone. Love your beautiful gifts. Would you like to get the bag size to the fishing? Wait. Would like to get the bag size to the fishing line is a great idea. Thank you. You're so welcome, baby. And yeah, I am. I'm going to put the bag size. I meant to do that, and I forgot. I thought about that when I knew I was going to show these. I wanted to have the size of the little clear boxes, but we all know. Girls, do y'all hear the fireworks?
Nana,
what?
the fireworks are right in front of the house.
I know.
They're huge.
Oh, they are right in front. Well, look at them right there through the door. Don't you go outside, but look at them through the door. Deb should do voiceovers. Voiceover for who? Who would want my voice on anything driven? A cartoon, maybe. Let me see. Well, I bought the only four they had for Easter baskets after Valentine's Day. Then I tasted one. Driven in her snacks. You and Rochelle. When I found another one, I bought it too. Susan said that bear one is beautiful. Yeah, that one sells really well. Now, this stuff came from Dollar General, and I think they discontinued it, and I hate that because I love that with this. They sold really well last year. But, you know, they're always coming out with something. So even if without that, like this spa would still work with him. I think that was the green one. I think the blue one would probably do better, maybe. Yeah. So, I mean, we're always going to have something that can go with them. But those blues just, I really liked them with them. But we got stuff that can go with them. They're always going to keep coming up with different color something. Dun, dun, dun. I promise I have to make these boxes stretch. KOK says, hey, Driven. Driven says, LOL, don't you go outside. No, ma'am, don't you go outside. Yes, your voice is animated. It certainly is animated for sure. All right, guys. Y'all have worked me tonight. I think I have shown y'all a whole lot. Next week might be just talking because I tell you, I got so many concepts pulled out now. I got to get these things done and wrapped and ready. So I can't promise we're going to have more new things next week. We may be skipping a week and then moving on to the next group of things. But I hope y'all, especially you, the new people, I hope y'all learned something in reference to these cube boxes, the little clear bags. Super easy, fast concepts. Way to get some stuff together for Christmas, Valentine's, or really any holiday. Have fun with it. Try to get your stuff at a good price, clearance price, so that you can turn around and make a good profit with it. But if you have any other questions, y'all feel free to ask me. Afterwards, you can go back in the live and put your question down in there. I always go back and read the comments that y'all put in the after comments. So if you have anything that you need to ask, Classy, I'm the same way, just because I rarely get gifted. But I always keep anything I get as a gift because I am too, Maria. I truly am. And every time I see that little two-piece, I think of KOK. And I keep thinking, I need to win another contest so I can get some more where I can sell one of them, because I ain't selling that one until I get some more. The live and the concepts were fire. Thank you, Nove. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Susan. Alicia said, I have truly enjoyed your live. You're a blessing to us. Thank you, baby. Y'all know I love you. Sean says, good night. See y'all at S. Marie's. Yes, Sean. Thank you for hanging with me, baby. All were very nice concepts. So pretty. Thanks for sharing. You're so welcome, Elbow Bowie. Baskets by Anita. Yes, the live was very informative. I learned a lot. Thanks, KOK. Bye, ladies. Goodbye, sweetheart. Dorothy said, I still see the scent happy at clearance at Dollar General. Yeah, they still have some of them. It's hard getting the whole thing. And they've got them prices jacked up. But I know a lot of people got them when they have them different clearance sales. Christina said, I always learn something and I use it. Good night. I'm so glad, baby. Thank you for the hearts, Nove, and good night. KOK said, still classy, laughing. I know, KOK. You got to have another contest and let me win some more. Dyra said, enjoyed myself viewing all your concepts. Can we have the bag concepts? You make them. Make them, Dyra. You see how easy they are to make, but I will make sure to put the size in there for you. KOK said, thank you, Anita. Rose said, we appreciate you, Deb, and all you do. You're so welcome, darling. Vanita said, great live stream. Oh, thank you, Vanita. Dorothy said, beautiful as always. Thank you, sweetheart. Nellie said, thank you. You're so welcome. Thanks for the live. You're welcome, Kay. Belle said, have a good night. Y'all too. I'll see y'all over on S. Marie's. Y'all make sure you run over there. She's doing that giveaway. We want to support her and celebrate her 1,111 subscribers. She's going to play some games, have some giveaways. So, Sean, get you some coffee, baby. Get you some coffee. I know you're going to need it to stay up. I got my cup right here. But it's going to take me all week to clean this mess up in here. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. I'll see y'all on other people's live, but I'm talking about on mine will be next week. Y'all stay in prayer, stay prayed up, stay blessed, stay safe. And until next week, guys, bye.